right, good Monday evening, everybody. Happy spring break week. I think the weather for most of spring break is actually going to be pretty good. We're not looking at any freezing weather. Temperatures are going to be nice and mild. We'll see a lot of sunshine. At least at the beginning of the week, things will go a bit downhill towards the end of the week. Now, here's the reason why things are so good right now. We've got high pressure just to the southwest of us. That's going to be moving eastward, so it's going to pass just to the south of us tonight. Because of that, we're going to see light winds, also dry air, and clear skies. That's going to help our temperatures to drop as we get into the overnight. So we're in a weather pattern over the next couple of days where we're going to see pretty big swings in the temperature. It'll be chilly at night, but really pleasant, even kind of warm in the daytime. So it'll be some of those days where you're going to have to kind of dress for the weather, maybe wear an extra layer in the morning, a jacket or something, and then you'll want to take that off later in the day when it warms up. So right now, it is just a few minutes before 9 o'clock, about 20 minutes before 9. It's 58 degrees. We made it to 71 earlier this afternoon, so we're going down right now, and the dew point's in the 30s. So there's plenty of room for the temperature to drop, and that's exactly what's going to happen. We're going to be in the lower to mid-40s by daybreak on your Tuesday. And then tomorrow, because the air is still going to be relatively dry, we're going to see sunshine all day, and our winds are going to be turning back in from the southwest. We're going to see a really big warm-up, nearly 40 degrees. We're going to start near 40 in the morning, and we'll finish near 80 in the afternoon. I'm thinking about 77 in Jackson, but closer to that 80-degree mark, a little bit farther to the south. So that's because the high pressure is going to move eastward, and by tomorrow afternoon, we're going to see that light southwesterly breeze. And then our next weather maker will be approaching. It's going to run into some of that moisture. We are expecting some rain, although this is a fairly weak system overall. We're expecting really just scattered showers, mainly north of us. I'm thinking late Wednesday going into early Thursday. The chance of rain for us is going to be about 30-40%. It's the storm coming in behind this one, the one that's currently moving into California, that is going to be our next really big weather maker. I think it's going to give us a chance of severe weather as we head into the weekend especially. So this is what we're looking at. This is Thursday morning, and again, not going to see very much out of the next system approaching. Notice better chances of rain a little bit farther to the north here. I'll scan up to the north. You see Memphis, Little Rock, the Delta is going to see better chances of rain. Just scattered showers a little bit farther south. That's early Thursday, so the rest of Thursday should be okay. Most of Friday is going to be all right. We'll see a few spotty showers during the day Friday. And then our storm comes in late Friday night going into Saturday. Now, I think there could be a couple of different waves of rain or storms with this system. The first one will affect mainly the Delta late Friday night into early Saturday. The front comes in, and it looks like by mid-morning Saturday, it's going to move out, right? But it's going to kind of stall, and I think we could see another wave of low pressure developing along the front, and that's going to bring back more storms, especially for the eastern parts of Mississippi. The Pine Belt, east central Mississippi, or Meridian. This is going to be through the day Saturday. Notice this is 8 p.m. Saturday, and we really don't see this moving out of the Pine Belt until very early Sunday morning. So yeah, we're going to be in this from Friday night to early Sunday morning with a couple of rounds coming through during the day Saturday. So the first half of the weekend does not look very good at all. Then Sunday, we'll see some clouds behind the front, but the rain is generally going to be tapering off. So this is what we're looking at for the severe weather threat. Now this is coming Saturday, and already the Storm Prediction Center is putting out a level 2 to 3 out of 5 risk of severe weather. That enhanced risk, I think that's going to be Saturday afternoon, mainly east of Jackson towards Hattiesburg and Meridian, but just about all of us will be under some type of severe weather risk as we go through the day Saturday. Everything's on the table. Strong, potentially damaging straight line winds, large hail, bigger than quarter in size, and unfortunately tornadoes. It is mid-March. We're in the peak of our severe weather season, so this is going to happen several more times over the coming weeks before we heat up for summer. So this is your 5-day rain forecast for spring break week. Obviously, today was fantastic. Tomorrow is going to be a beautiful day. Wednesday, mostly good. Thursday, a little bit of rain in the morning. Friday, a couple spotty showers, but then course, we get to Saturday, and that, I think, is going to be our severe weather day where we will have to stay weather aware. So for this night, clear and cool, about 42 in the morning at daybreak. And then tomorrow, notice our wind shift to the southwest. We're going to see a lot of sun, your high temperature at 77. And notice your sun doesn't go down now until about 6 minutes after 7 o'clock because of the time change this past weekend. Here's your 8-day forecast. There's your rain early Thursday. Can't rule out a stray shower during the day Friday. The worst weather, though, is coming in Friday night through the day Saturday. I've got it at a 70% chance right now, but I think that could likely go up closer to 100% by the time we get to Saturday. We may have to elevate our threat from weather aware to weather alert, depending on how this all takes shape. Now, we're still 5 days out, and some things are going to change. That's why we can't nail down a specific window for severe weather right now. But I think by about Wednesday of this week, we'll be able to give you some timing, some specific times when the storm is actually going to come through. So just keep watching the space, and we'll continue to keep you updated about the weekend storm. The weather does get better, of course, after Saturday. Some clouds Sunday. Temperatures cool down a little bit, but we don't have any freezing weather in the forecast. We're looking at lows pretty much in the 40s and 50s, and your highs are going to be in the 70s and 80s through next week. In fact, we're right back in the 80s by next Tuesday. All right, that's it for Monday night's weather update. Gracie Morris is going to be here tomorrow morning to give you an update, and Roberto Zamora will be here early in the afternoon, right around midday for the update following that one, and I'll be back for tomorrow night. Again, we'll keep you posted on that storm coming this weekend, but the next couple of days look really, really nice.